story began in a mysterious world, hidden thousands of kilometers beneath the surface of the earth. A place where terror spread everywhere, from the skies to the depths of the waters, because of dangerous creatures. Here, we saw the guardian of this world, King Kong, arriving near a lake with a small monkey. But he had no idea that he was about to fall into a trap already laid out for him. The little monkey suddenly realized that a huge danger was hiding inside the lake ahead. Even then, he intentionally provoked Kong to step into the water. He simply sniffed the air around him lightly and immediately understood that today he was going to get a good hunt. After this, Kong silently stepped straight into the lake and began bathing calmly. On the other hand, the small monkey became nervous that his trick might get exposed, so he started pretending to drink water. Suddenly, a strange creature began rushing toward them at high speed. Even while bathing, Kong sensed the danger. The moment he turned around, a giant dragon opened its massive mouth and lunged at him. Seeing this, the little monkey realized that his plan had succeeded, and he immediately started running toward the shore to save himself. Kong had already won every kind of battle on land, but this was the first time he was facing such an enemy in water. Kong was still trying to understand its movements when suddenly the dragon dragged him directly into the lake. But it had no idea how dangerous Kong became when angry. Meanwhile, the little monkey was thinking that now he had escaped Kong forever. But the very next moment, King Kong's giant weapon crashed directly in front of him. Before the little monkey could understand anything, Kong slammed the severed head of the dragon right before him. Seeing this, the monkey thought Kong would beat him badly now, but Kong did nothing. Instead, he picked up his axe and gestured for him to move forward. In truth, the monkey did not know that King Kong had been wandering alone in this world for thousands of years searching for someone like himself. He remained hungry every day, and often the dangerous wolves of this place chased and troubled him endlessly. Whenever hundreds of wolves surrounded him, he somehow escaped with giant leaps. But this time the wolf pack refused to stop chasing him. They continuously tried surrounding him. Finally, when a deep cliff appeared ahead and there was no path left to escape, he was forced to turn around and prepare for battle. The wolves thought this hunt would be easy, but they had no idea that King Kong had already prepared traps beforehand. The moment one wolf jumped, Kong's trap suddenly activated and the wolf instantly got caught. As soon as it fell into the pit, sharp wooden spears pierced straight through its body. Seizing the perfect opportunity, Kong immediately picked up a heavy tree trunk and threw it into the pit. As the traps activated one after another, giant boulders rolled down from the mountains and crushed the wolves trying to escape. But once the smoke cleared, some surviving wolves still refused to leave the hunt. Furious, King Kong grabbed the corpse of a wolf and, displaying his strength, ripped it into two pieces. Seeing this, the remaining wolves tucked their tails and fled in fear. However, even after getting food, there was no happiness on Kong's face because his rotten tooth was causing him immense pain. At the same time, a hidden lizard seized the opportunity and ran away with a piece of meat. Hearing the roar echoing from the valley, he felt as if someone of his own kind was calling him, so he immediately ran in that direction. But when he reached there, he found only a strange frog making a sound similar to his own. Even after wandering for years, he was still alone, and this emptiness was breaking him from within. Eventually, the pain in his tooth forced him to seek help from humans. Even unwillingly, he entered the human world. As soon as he arrived there, King Kong collapsed on a mountain and waited for help. By chance, scientists noticed him, but out of fear, humans gave him a huge amount of anesthesia for safety, causing him to lose consciousness. After this, they called the most famous dentist in the city. Without wasting a single moment, the dentist tightly tied a strong steel wire around the rotten tooth to pull it out. Once all preparations were complete, when King Kong regained consciousness, he saw that his old tooth had been replaced with a strong titanium tooth. With this new tooth, an incredible power surged inside him, making him feel like he could defeat anyone now. But suddenly, an emergency signal from Kong's world arrived in the lab, shocking everyone. To uncover the truth behind this signal, the scientists quickly formed a rescue team and began the mission. Along with King Kong, they jumped into the portal that directly led to Kong's world. As they moved ahead, their spacecraft was rapidly pulled downward, and within moments they entered that mysterious world. As soon as Kong returned home, he discovered that his food had been stolen. He immediately picked up his axe and climbed onto a rock. There he noticed a faint blue light emerging from a deep crack, which caught his attention. To uncover the truth, he jumped straight into the depth without hesitation. The moment he reached the pitch darkness, his axe began glowing on its OW as the light spread. He saw strange glowing stones scattered all around that reacted to the light. Suddenly, a terrifying roar echoed from afar. Following the sound, he crossed a waterfall and reached a hidden new world. Slowly moving forward, he sensed a strange smell pulling him toward it. Suddenly, an enormous and dangerous shadow appeared before him. Seeing it, King Kong immediately raised his axe and prepared for battle. But as the distance between them decreased, the giant shadow gradually became smaller, and when it finally came close, the truth was something entirely different. It was not a monster but a small innocent monkey with yellow fur, who himself looked shocked. For the first time in thousands of years, seeing someone like himself, King Kong immediately knelt down and lowered his weapon. After this, he extended his hand in friendship toward the monkey. He thought the little monkey would also feel happy seeing someone like himself, but suddenly the monkey bit Kong hard. After finding someone like himself with such difficulty, King Kong did not want to let him go so easily. Therefore, he chased after the monkey. But suddenly a terrifying shadow stood behind him, shocking him badly because he had never seen a bald gorilla as huge as himself before. Just as Kong moved toward him, two long-armed gorillas suddenly attacked from behind and slammed him to the ground. The smile on the bald gorilla's face clearly showed that they had come for a fight. So now King Kong also decided to kill them. He immediately picked up a rock and hurled it directly at the gorilla. Enraged, the bald one charged at him as well. But Kong cleverly outsmarted him too. Within moments, he kept throwing all of them to the ground one after another. Even after grabbing Kong's axe, the bald gorilla could do nothing and was completely defeated. Just as King Kong moved to pick up his weapon, the small yellow monkey suddenly rushed forward and tried to attack his face. One monkey accidentally fell into a deep pit, but Kong quickly caught him and pulled him back up. Instead of showing gratitude, the monkey picked up a knife from the ground and attacked Kong. Seeing this, Kong's anger exploded, and he kicked him hard back into the deep pit. Witnessing this, the bald gorilla got terrified and immediately turned around to run away. King Kong picked up a nearby rock and threw it at him, striking him directly on the head. Even after getting injured, he muttered something and ran away without looking back. Then King Kong dragged out the monkey hiding among the trees and slammed him hard onto the ground. After that, he picked up the bald gorilla's fallen knife and signaled the little monkey to lead him to the gorilla's hideout. Helplessly, the little monkey began walking ahead while King Kong followed behind him. As they moved deeper inside, they started seeing many dangerous animals. But inside this peaceful-looking place, danger was hidden at every step. To save himself, the little monkey cleverly led him into the territory where the giant dragon lived. But he had no idea that this trick would not work for long against King Kong. Suddenly, a massive dragon appeared before them. But instead of being afraid, Kong killed it within minutes and then calmly sat down to eat it. Seeing this, the little monkey also wanted to come near him but could not gather the courage because of fear. Understanding his condition, King Kong himself tore off a piece of meat and offered it to him. Starving with hunger, the monkey immediately began eating the meat, and with every bite, his perspective started changing. He realized that King Kong was not as bad as he had imagined. Slowly, he gathered courage and sat beside Kong, and both of them peacefully spent time together. The moment looked exactly like a father spending peaceful moments with his child. But they had no idea that as they moved forward, danger was rapidly approaching them. As they went deeper, King Kong finally saw creatures like himself. But his heart shattered when he realized they were living in terrible conditions. All of them were forced to work like slaves all day, and their lives were no less than hell. During this, an old monkey accidentally dropped a stone, and an angry gorilla brutally beat him for it. Seeing this, King Kong could not stop himself and slammed his axe into the ground before lifting the old monkey up. Immediately, one of the guards rushed angrily toward Kong and warned him not to interfere. But the very next moment, Kong's courage sparked hope among the other monkeys. At the same time, the bald gorilla who had escaped earlier was secretly watching all this. He immediately ran to inform the king of this place, Scar King. Hearing everything, Scar King exploded with rage. The moment he rose from his throne, every monkey in his path bowed before him. But King Kong stood there fearlessly. Scar King carefully observed him and laughed after seeing the steel tooth inside Kong's mouth. But the next moment, to vent his anger, he kicked a monkey straight into the burning lava. Witnessing this, King Kong's rage reached its peak. To display his power, Scar King pulled out a weapon from his shoulder and prepared himself to teach Kong a lesson. Kong immediately raised his axe too, and a terrifying battle began between them. Scar King also raised his weapon, and a terrifying battle began between the two. Taking advantage of his long weapon, he suddenly launched an attack, and King Kong could not even recover for a moment. Using the crystal attached to his weapon, Scar King struck Kong several times. Enraged, Kong charged straight at him. But King Kong used all his strength to lift him up and smash him violently onto the ground. Within moments, Kong completely overpowered him. At that point, Scar King decided that he would now reveal his true power. The moment the crystal attached to his weapon began glowing, the gorillas suddenly dropped massive rocks and blocked the lava's path. At the exact same moment, terrifying eyes started appearing from inside the cave. The burning ground instantly turned into ice, and from within emerged the giant titan Shimo, the same creature that had once frozen the entire world in ice ages. Scar King immediately ordered Shimo to attack Kong, but Shimo did not seem happy obeying the command. As more pressure was forced upon him, he writhed in pain and helplessly launched the attack. Kong reacted quickly and immediately leaped away. Kong's hand started freezing and slowly turning into ice. The sudden attack badly injured his right arm, and he began growing weaker. Seeing the opportunity, Scar King immediately ordered Shimo to finish him. Just as the next deadly attack was about to happen, the little monkey suddenly pointed toward a tunnel from behind, signaling Kong to run. At the same moment, Shimo helplessly attacked again. Seeing this, Kong immediately turned around and rushed into the tunnel at full speed. But hundreds of dangerous monkeys were still chasing him from behind. The good thing was that Kong had set many traps throughout the jungle over the years. However, the number of monkeys was so huge that the injured Kong was quickly cornered inside a dead end. But the monkeys who had been falling into traps throughout the journey suddenly became alert this time. They immediately noticed the vine lying on the ground that activated the trap. When Kong realized his plan had failed, but at that exact moment, the trap above the mountain suddenly activated, and hundreds of tons of giant rocks crashed down upon them, crushing all the monkeys underneath. Only then did Kong realize that the one who activated the trap was none other than the little monkey himself. Now Kong was badly injured and no longer capable of fighting. So with the little monkey's support, he began returning toward the humans. But he had no idea that one monkey had still survived. Meanwhile, the scientists who had arrived with Kong saw that their base had been completely destroyed suddenly. They noticed a gigantic handprint carved into a cliff, which made them realize that there were more giant creatures like Kong in this world. Soon, they reached deep inside the jungle where they discovered a hidden mechanism. The moment a girl pressed it, water suddenly started flowing down from several places. The water joined together and formed a strong current that flowed deep into the jungle. Following the current, the scientists eventually reached a mysterious magic wall that was hiding an invisible world within the jungle. The moment they touched the wall, blue energy spread across it. Seeing this, they immediately created a hole inside the wall, and what appeared before them left their eyes wide open. Behind the wall existed a beautiful and mysterious world that no one had ever seen or even heard about before. Tribal people suddenly surrounded them. They looked like humans, but their clothing and appearance were completely different from ordinary people. Without harming them, the tribe escorted the scientists directly to their village. There they discovered that these people had been living beneath the earth for thousands of years, protecting the portal connected directly to the surface world. Scar King had been searching for this place for years because he wanted to use the portal to conquer the human world. At the same time, King Kong sensed the scent of humans and reached the scientists. But because of the invisible wall, he could not see the hidden world inside. As soon as Kong reached the humans, he collapsed onto the ground from weakness. The scientists saw that Kong's hand was badly damaged and that he could no longer fight properly. Seeing this, the doctor immediately decided that Kong's arm needed to be completely replaced. He came up with the idea of a mechanical arm, the same super mechanical arm humans had originally designed to make Kong even stronger. Luckily, the device was still safely stored beneath the destroyed base inside an underground mechanical storage facility. The doctor quickly retrieved it and brought it directly above Kong's body. Immediately, the machine automatically recognized Kong's injured arm and began attaching itself. The moment the special medicine inside the arm entered Kong's body, the unconscious Kong suddenly felt new strength flowing through him. The happiness on his face clearly showed how pleased he was with this new weapon. But suddenly, the little monkey came running out of the jungle in panic. He informed Kong that GodzillaXKong had discovered the location of the portal and was planning to attack the tribe alongside Shimo. Kong alone could not defeat GodzillaXKong and Shimo together. Therefore, only one option remained: travel to the human world and awaken Godzilla, who had been sleeping for years. But Kong had no idea that the very creature he was about to seek help from would become his greatest threat. Suddenly, the ground around the pyramid began shaking violently, and a giant mechanical hand emerged from below. This was the place that opened the portal leading to the surface world. Soon, Kong emerged through the portal. The moment Godzilla sensed Kong's presence, he suddenly awakened from his deep sleep and immediately rushed toward him. As soon as he reached Kong, Godzilla believed Kong had come to challenge him. Without wasting a second, he charged directly at Kong with full force. The rage burning in his eyes clearly showed that he had no intention of sparing Kong's life. Seeing Godzilla rushing toward him, Kong raised his hand and tried to explain himself. But Godzilla was no longer willing to listen. He slammed directly into Kong and threw him hundreds of meters away. When Godzilla refused to stop, Kong attacked from behind in an attempt to calm him down somehow. But the sand flying into Godzilla's eyes only enraged him even more. He immediately turned around, clamped Kong's arm inside his jaws, and smashed him violently into the ground, leaving Kong completely dazed. Kong had barely recovered when Godzilla attacked him again. Since words failed, Kong also began fighting back fiercely. His mechanical arm was no weaker, but when Kong realized he could not defeat Godzilla, he immediately grabbed him and forcefully dragged him toward the portal. Meanwhile, the tribe attempted to stop GodzillaXKong by mixing a special red liquid into the water. A magical transformation began. An ancient system activated, connecting two giant pyramids together. But before the pyramids could fully connect, GodzillaXKong arrived there. The moment he saw the anti-gravity system, he instantly understood it. He immediately ordered Shimo to freeze the path between the pyramids with ice. Suddenly, a bright light burst out from the portal and crashed onto the ground. The very next moment, Godzilla and Kong burst out through the debris. As soon as Godzilla saw Shimo and GodzillaXKong, he immediately understood why Kong had brought him there. Without wasting a single second, he joined Kong and attacked them together. On the other side, GodzillaXKong also advanced toward them alongside Shimo. Neither side was weak. The moment all four clashed, the ice shattered and the pyramids collided with each other. The impact completely erased gravity in the area, causing everyone to float in the air. Even without gravity, Godzilla skillfully moved forward and charged directly toward Shimo. Meanwhile, the cunning GodzillaXKong grabbed Kong's axe and attacked him with it. But Kong blocked every strike using his mechanical arm. Within moments, the situation completely changed, and Kong began overpowering GodzillaXKong. However, because there were too many enemies, attacks started coming at him from behind. But during the chaos, Kong's axe was left behind. On the other side, humans had no idea what massive danger was about to arrive. Suddenly, the ocean waves froze into giant mountains of ice. The next moment, GodzillaXKong arrived on Earth alongside Shimo. Seeing the open sky for the first time, he roared loudly at the humans below. Now he believed the time had come for him to rule the entire world. He ordered Shimo to freeze the skies. Shimo did not want to do it, but helplessly he began spreading ice storms everywhere. Within moments, Kong landed a devastating punch that knocked his 3-ton tooth onto the ground. Furious, GodzillaXKong ordered an attack on Kong, but at the same moment Godzilla arrived and stopped Shimo. Without Shimo's support, GodzillaXKong could not survive for long. So he lifted an enormous building and hurled it toward Kong, but it caused Kong little damage. Suddenly, Shimo attacked Kong's mechanical arm from behind and once again began freezing it. Seeing this, GodzillaXKong believed victory was finally his. But he completely ignored the furious Godzilla standing behind him. Godzilla immediately unleashed his full power, and his body began glowing with purple energy. The next instant, he launched a devastating attack straight at GodzillaXKong. Terrified, GodzillaXKong somehow dodged it. He attempted to counterattack with his weapon, but Godzilla grabbed him and ripped the weapon apart in a single move, causing the crystal controlling Shimo to fall onto the ground. GodzillaXKong desperately lunged toward the crystal, but Godzilla gave him no chance. Now everything depended on that crystal. At that critical moment, the little monkey noticed Kong's abandoned axe. He instantly jumped down, picked up the axe, and reached the human world. The moment he saw the crystal lying on the ground, he immediately smashed it into pieces with one strike of the axe. Furious, GodzillaXKong grabbed the little monkey and was about to kill him. But Kong intervened and brutally attacked GodzillaXKong, knocking him down with only a few punches. Without the crystal, GodzillaXKong had become completely powerless. Meanwhile, the now freed Shimo looked toward Godzilla as if waiting for a signal. Then, after thousands of years, he finally did what he had always wanted to do. In a single instant, he turned GodzillaXKong into a frozen ice statue. The very next moment, at that moment, Godzilla looked toward the sky and unleashed a massive burst of energy, causing the dark clouds to disappear and sunlight to slowly return to Earth. After this, Godzilla returned to his territory and once again fell into a deep sleep, while Kong returned beneath the Earth alongside his new companion, where he began a new life together with his tribe.